right, part
Oops,
two.
click first.
Oh, for sure. Wait, what?
Sorry, I was going to clap, but we click first
Yeah,
in the
yeah, yep.
record. Yep.
All right, click first. Here we go. One, two, three, click. Okay. One, two, three, clap.
Clap. One, two, three, clap.
Clap.
Let me make sure I'm getting the dates right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You're listening to the Two Gomers podcast, a show about two regular guys in their 40s embracing midlife, chasing healthy aging, and inviting a nation along for the run. This is the 18th episode of This is the 18th episode of season 13, our season finale for February 13th, 2 weeks for February 13th, 2026, 3 weeks after the race.
Welcome, everybody, to episode 18, the season 13 finale of the Two Gomers podcast. This is Anthony speaking, one of those two aforementioned Gomers, coming to you from Atlanta, Georgia, with my friend Steven, all the way out in Flagstaff, Arizona.
Now the secret is we're not actually recording this. We're recording this right after the episode
Right.
that y'all heard 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, totally. We're still here, but you had your surgery. This is weird because we just prayed for your surgery,
Yeah.
and so now we're hearing it, but it's still before. But I know it went great.
Yep.
Praying
We're
it in
saying in
faith,
faith
dude.
it went great. It's
Sing.
gonna work.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yep. But so you heard about the race and review, everybody. And now you've heard our season finale from season 1.
Yep.
And so this is our season finale. What we wanted to do is we had a big weekend together when you were
Totally.
here. And so we wanted to talk a little bit about post-race stuff.
Yep.
I thought it would be good to kind of catch up how we've been feeling
Yep.
kind of since then. And then we have some things to share, maybe some final thoughts and some things to share with the nation about what's next for us, what to expect on our
Yep.
feeds over the next several months. And we just wanted to give people a heads up about that.
Sweet, dude.
And of course, a ton of fun stuff along the way. You know how it goes, folks.
Right. Hold on. I'm going to say that again. Sweet, dude.
And of course, a ton of fun stuff along the way. You know how it goes, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So, do we jump right in? What do you think? Should we jump right into post race and review?
Let's do it, dude.
All right. Our goal this season was to run half marathon together in January. We did it 3 weeks ago. Let's get to the post race and review. Play the jingle.
Sweet. Let's clap. One, two, three, clap.
Clap. 1, 2, 3, clap.
Clap. Hey, how's it going over there in the season review? Oh, wait, crap. The season finale. Oh, man, I always hate season finales, but maybe it'll end
Oh,
on a cliffhanger like Best of Both Worlds, like Best of Both Worlds Part 1, Star Trek Next Generation. Best show ever.
no, that another change this time was we didn't go to the Star Trek not convention. What was it? A
The,
display?
yeah, like props convention or props display or I don't know.
Exhibit? Yeah, I mean, and
Mm-mm.
we were
Exhibit, that's it.
disappointed. I didn't remember that we were disappointed by it.
Oh, yeah. Like we kind of thought it looked chintzy and junky.
Yeah. Now we
Yep.
liked the bridge, right?
Loved. Yeah.
Um, but
Felt like
otherwise,
you're at High Point Church. Sort of like the carpets and the wood. I think it's the exact same materials they built High Point out of, dude.
it could be, yeah. I think that I didn't remember that being so close to things was a disappointment for us. We were like, wait a minute,
Yeah. Yep.
this Picard outfit sucks.
Also, so tiny.
Mm,
Like the people on TV are not larger than they appear. They're actually smaller, right? Unlike in your rear view mirror or whatever.
yeah, right. Yeah, I guess. Um, wait, Patrick Stewart is not as well. Patrick Stewart has a big presence. Maybe that's
Yeah.
why.
Oh, it's that gravitas. But I like when you were next to his. Now maybe it shrinks. I don't know.
Could be, yeah,
But
or maybe like not seeing it on a person just makes it less
yeah,
impressive.
because we felt the same way at partnered a Blockbuster Video, in Bend when you can see
Mm-hmm.
Michael J. Fox's actual clothes, like his
Yep.
wardrobe is there at the
Mm-hmm.
last existing Blockbuster and seemed really small.
Now, I do think he is really small,
He
right?
is he is not a very tall person. I remember I saw him from a distance at partnered a New York Phil.
That's right. Just this past year.
Yep, yep.
Yeah.
Leah Thompson too, and Robert Zemeckis. Or so no. Alan Silvestri.
Lucky.
Oh, oh.
That's amazing. Um, okay, so we didn't go see the Star Trek exhibit this time.
Yeah.
Um, but we did finish the race as we talked about last time. It was
Mm-hmm.
great. 250 something. We beat our old selves.
Mm-hmm.
Screw you, old selves. Just kidding.
Take that. Wait, what?
um, and then w we had a bunch of time together
Mm-hmm.
after the race.
Yeah, this was special.
Yeah.
It's one of those times like Disney World,
Mm-hmm.
where it's like this is so hard to put together and would
Mm-hmm.
be nearly impossible to put on the calendar for everybody to make it work and to afford all the things we got to do.
Yeah.
So it's just miracle timing.
Yeah. And so even miracle timing too that it was my birthday the next day.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So day of the race, we showered, we left,
Wait,
we ate it.
miracle. Late checkout. We got late checkout.
We got late
We
checkout.
we teased that a while ago. We got late checkout, so that was
That's right.
awesome. And
So
we
we had
finished
actual time to do
fast
that.
and genius Steven got us hotels right next to the start and finish line because they were the same spot pretty much.
So there was
Brilliant.
no Ubering back and forth. No, I
Yep.
mean, the walk back to the hotel was probably 15 minutes, but that's fine. And
Mm-hmm.
we were, as we said in the last episode, we were actually feeling pretty good compared to other races that we've run together afterwards because of
Yep.
the walk running.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so we got back to the hotel, got our like got all nice smelling and did our hair.
Even did a swim,
Oh, that's right.
cold
We
swim.
took a dip.
Yep, cold swim, amazing.
Yep. And then we were out of there in the afternoon, stopped at Cane's on the way.
Oh, yum, dude.
That was yummy.
Isla made, I mean, the like one of those epic food sandwiches, which
Mm-hmm.
was Cane's tendies on top of, and so a sandwich. So the Texas toast on both sides,
Right.
Cane's tendies and Cane's sauce,
Mm-hmm.
and this 10-year-old was in freaking food heaven.
It was great.
Oh my
Yes.
gosh, yummy! That
Wonderful.
tender Texas toast.
So I'm glad your girls were like,
Yum.
let's do Cane's, let's do Cane's. Can we do Cane's? And then we were like, we just saw the sign on the side of the road. Let's do Cane's. We
Yep.
went, fun stuff.
Yep.
Um, then we got back. I actually can't remember what we did that night. Oh,
Oh no! We went to downtown Flagstaff.
that's right.
Heritage is it Heritage Park?
Heritage
What
Square. Yep.
Heritage Square?
Mm-hmm.
Got not pho. Ramen.
Yep.
Yummy.
Actually bought the ramen and brought it home.
Right, because the place we went. So what's it called?
Sosaba.
Sosaba. Yummy.
Mm-hmm.
Go there in Flagstaff. Go to Postino's in Phoenix. No, the only problem with Sosaba is there's like 10 seats.
Yeah.
So the wait was like an hour and a half. But we were like, well,
Yeah.
what if we put in an order? Like, oh, we
Yep.
can do that.
Yeah. So we put in an order on the app and then we just picked it up and left. And went back home and a real chill night. Uh, and again, went to bed early.
Dude, I'm telling we were in everybody was in bed by 9, maybe earlier, 8
Yeah.
something.
Yep.
This is different than season 1.
100%. And it's because we had run 13 miles that day, right?
Yeah, and
Like,
driven 3 hours.
yeah,
And
so we were feeling it.
yep, totally.
There's maybe a little bit of like we ate a ton,
Yep.
right?
Yeah.
It is this thing like where you're like, we ran 13 miles, we can eat whatever we want, and that's not quite true.
Yeah, I mean, what are those boxes called at Cane's, like the super box or I don't know.
Yeah.
Uh Totally. So that plus all that ramen plus snacks. Oh my gosh, so many turkey sticks.
Lots of turkey sticks.
Those turkey sticks are so good.
We also went to the candy store, and that's
Yeah,
not
we
a
went to the
joke. We went to a candy store.
candy store. Oh, also those sweet potato um, sticks from
Yes. Aaron brought some of
Costco.
those sweet potato sticks. You guys came bearing gifts for sure.
Yep. Yeah. So that was fun, and we found something that Jessica could enjoy and eat.
Yes.
So that we were really happy about that.
You also brought those English muffins.
Oh yeah. Oh right. I brought the shoot. Now I can't remember the brand.
Stock and Sonder, Sip and
Starts with an
Sonder,
S.
something and something.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Bougie English muffins, the pumpkin and the cranberry orange.
yep. Um,
Yummy.
and uh, and then like you said, some of these sweet potato sticks that Jessica could eat and did eat and loved to eat, and
Mm-hmm.
um, so lots of fun snacking that day.
Yep.
Also, so that might have had something to do with the fact that we were like, all right, time for bed.
I think this is a new. It's not a new development, but it's super interesting. And I think this. Okay, here. This is a theory.
Uh-huh.
Is that this is the way most people would be if they were comfortable enough. Like I think when you hang out with people, a lot of times you hit the tired point, hit the wall, and then you
Yep.
still hang out for 2 more hours.
Mm-hmm.
And we know each other well enough that it's like I'm done.
Yep.
And
We're done.
you know,
It's fine.
well, not I'm done, but it's like this will be more life giving,
There we go.
honestly, if we
Yes.
all go to bed,
Yep.
rest, and then get up. We get up and get out. You
Yeah.
know?
And we did. I mean, the next day was my birthday,
Oh yeah.
and um, I was like, "You guys are here. You're in Flagstaff. Let's go to the canyon."
Mm, yep.
Like your girl's first time in Northern Arizona.
Yep.
Aaron had never been,
Yep.
and so it's like we're right there. The weather was great compared to last time you and I went to the canyon,
Right.
where we hardly got there without dying
Mm-hmm.
because it was so snowy.
Wild.
But
Yeah.
weather was clear, pretty warm for this time of year, and uh, I mean, it never fails to wow, right?
Oh yeah.
And
I
so
mean, and it was a surprise. We surprised the girls the day before.
that's right.
You texted me. We actually edited it out of the episode because I was worried that they might hear it,
Mm-hmm.
which they didn't. 'Cause
Yep.
it's not like they listen to the podcast, but sometimes maybe it's on in the background.
Yeah.
Erin actually listens, so
Yeah.
sometimes she'll listen in the car, and the girls might hear it. Um, they don't listen to podcasts. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
especially if even though they love us, just
There
like
was a point when Lily liked listening, just like my boys, and I
yeah,
get
you're
it.
right
Why
for
listen?
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know they're huge audiobook kids. It's just they're
Yeah.
not at this point podcasters. Um, but I was a little worried they would hear it, so we edited that part out. But you
Mm-hmm.
texted me a little while ago, and you're like, "Hey, I think we could actually do the canyon." I was like, "What? I thought that was impossible." And you're like, "No, let's do it." Like,
Yep.
sweet, let's do it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's surprise
Yeah.
the girls. So it was incredible. They'd never been there, obviously. Aaron hadn't, and it didn't just wow. Aaron was like, "It's so much better than I imagined," and I imagined a lot.
It's very rare that I bring somebody to the canyon and they don't feel that way.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's one of these things that you have seen hundreds of
Sure.
pictures of in
Yep.
your life, right? You can even see video of it, or you see it in a movie or whatever.
Yep.
And then it just doesn't, I don't know why, dude. It's just something about the perspective of it where it's not just a big hole,
Right.
but there are things inside the big hole
Yep.
that kind of come up out of the hole, and then
Yep.
you can see across the hole, and then
Hmm.
there's a river down in the hole, and there's
Yep.
tiny trails down there, and it just gets your imagination going when you're there
Yeah.
differently than when you see it on video.
It's actually the opposite of seeing the Picard outfit. It's like
Okay, great.
bigger than
Yes,
you
exactly.
think it's gonna be. Um, and it's like it's 3D. You know that
Hmm.
sounds so dumb because
No,
everything that
I
you see
think
in real life,
that's what I was
but
trying to say. I guess
there's
it
like
is
a
3D.
depth to it,
Yep.
and
Hmm.
you know, like in J.J. Abrams films when they do that thing where they see you know, a ship and then they like zoom in on it.
Yes,
really
exactly.
fast.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you can look down and then you can like zoom in on the river, or you can
Mm-hmm.
see a little cliff over there, or you can see the trail that, Lord willing, your leg gets better and we are able to actually do the rim to rim someday. Like
Right.
you could see a little bit of that trail.
Yes.
Um, so
So
it's
maybe there's
3D,
just
it's huge. Yeah.
there's nowhere else in the world where your eyes can see something like that 3D perspective so far away.
Yep. Oh, it's so
Maybe
awesome.
that's what I mean is like it's grander than you think when you get there, and your
Yeah.
eyes have never quite seen anything like it.
It's so cool.
Yeah. So it was really great. We went, of course, to the touristy spots, and then we went to the less touristy spots where there's no railings, right?
Yep.
And
Yep.
we did a little bit of the hike down where people come up.
Yeah. So you and I have now done this twice. It was super
Mm-hmm.
cool for Aaron and the girls to see the exit, and then go in. We went maybe down maybe a half mile or so,
Yep.
maybe a little further. Um, the end of the rim to rim. We saw people
Mm-hmm.
coming up. Now nobody was doing rim to rim right then.
Because it's impossible because the North Rim is still burned down and they're still rebuilding that
Yep.
North Rim. But the guy I think that we saw had done Rim to River, it's called,
Mm-hmm.
where you go down one trail on the South Rim, you hit the river, which is about 7 miles down, and
Mm.
then you come up in one day up a different trail, Bright
Jeez.
Angel, which is what we were on.
Yeah. So awesome.
So that's so inspiring to me. How old do you think that guy was? Older than us
Oh,
that was coming up.
definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I mean,
And it
it's
was
hard to
what
tell, but
time when we were there? Noon?
mm, yeah, I thought we were there like 11-ish. So I mean, yeah, he clearly had started at. He started probably when we went to bed. No, just kidding. He started. I mean, he would have had to start in like the 4 or 5 o'clock hour. I don't
Yes,
know.
definitely. So he probably drove from wherever he was.
Yep.
It was obviously this was not the first time he had done this. He's probably a Flagstaffer, is my thought. So he drove, probably woke up
Dang.
at 2 a.m.,
Yep.
drove in, started hiking, and we saw the end of it. And he was
So
looking
awesome.
good, bro. He was looking like he was
Yeah.
okay. Oh,
Yeah. That
wow,
hike, that
goals.
finish is I totally.
Yep.
That's the health span.
Mm-hmm.
That's the I want to be like that guy. I mean,
Yep.
he's the neutron guy, dude.
Maybe.
Like you can't you can't do rim to river to rim
Mm-hmm.
in one fell swoop without you got to be conditioned for that.
Yeah, I was talking to another friend a couple days ago who has done that, and she was like, when I do that, I camp.
Okay.
I've camped. I do down to the river, and then the next morning I come up the rim.
Oh, that sounds
Um,
so fun.
these are all interesting things for us to think about,
Yeah,
honestly,
sounds
bro, as
so
we
fun.
move forward. But
Yep.
like rim to river is a pretty cool hike that was really kind of inspiring me and getting me excited as I was thinking more about it this week. And since we've
Mhm.
been in the Grand Canyon together, the
Mhm.
thing that I love thinking about is how there's this like tunnel through the rock, right?
Yeah,
Right
yeah.
up
Yep.
toward the top.
Yep.
And what I think about is if you do one of these things, rim to rim, rim to river to rim, right? That tunnel is your indication that I'm done.
Yep. That's the it's God's finish line. Like,
It
he
is. You're
literally
right.
carved that. It looks like the finish line of a race, dude.
It's crazy and it's awesome.
Yeah.
And I think that if and when we ever do that, right, it's so fun to think about. This is going to feel so different,
Mhm.
right? When you're uh when you're done with such a long trek. But it was really fun to see that with now your girls, Jessica and I have hiked through that several times. The boys and I have also that like um the now when we describe it to our family, they're gonna know what we mean when we
Right.
talk about that ending.
Yep. For
Um,
sure.
so that was really fun. Um, Deep conversation there and back.
Yep.
And a birthday party that
Oh
night
yeah.
was also really fun.
Came back. Wait, did you talk about McDonaldo's?
How could I have forgotten?
So we come out of the Grand Canyon and there's that don't tell me Tucsonny, right? Is that
Tusayan.
Tucson? Yeah, yeah. So I
Yep.
thought you were just saying Tucson in a weird way.
Sure, it was like Mecca Donaldo's for
Yep.
Tucson. No, that's what the actual little town is outside of the Grand Canyon. And
Yep.
within that little town
Hmm.
is a wonderful restaurant. My favorite restaurant.
Right.
And I'm not kidding. My favorite
Yep.
restaurant. And so we were talking about what should we have for lunch? And of course, I'm thinking like maybe we should have something nice. I have guests, right?
Yeah.
And you and Aaron were just like, "It's your birthday. Let's go to your favorite restaurant."
Totally, dude. Come on, we're driving right past McDonald's. Let's do it.
So, so we did. We had McDonald's for lunch, and I'm telling you what, that tasted so freaking good.
Totally, dude. And it's fun too because when's the last time you sat and ate in a McDonald's?
Well, I do that all the time. So
Oh, okay.
I eat at a McDonald's like once a month. Aaron was asking me, "How often do you eat at McDonald's?" And
Right.
sometimes I want the full experience.
Huh.
I go indoors and I take a seat, I set a spell,
Yeah.
and I sit in there and I eat my meal.
Huh. Okay. So I was wrong on that because I haven't eaten in a McDonald's. I don't know. I can't even think of the last time I ate in. I mean, with my Aunt Mary, like
Huh.
when I was like 7. No, that's not true. No.
Now I will say every
No.
every birthday, definitely I sit and I eat in the McDonald's. Last
Okay.
year, I was telling you, last year, Noah met me at the finish line of the
Yep.
race,
Yep. Yep.
and
Yep.
it was on my actual birthday, January 19th, the race was.
Right.
And Jessica wasn't with me, it was just me. Noah met me at the end of the race, and he took me to McDonald's for my birthday lunch.
Love.
And we
Love.
sat together. I have a picture, of course, of us sitting together at McDonald's eating together.
Yep.
So this must sound so stupid to people. I don't know.
No,
I love McDonald's. If it's
who
my
cares?
birthday, I'm
You
going to
love it.
sit in the restaurant.
You love it. It's yummy. And you know what? I just thought, and I'm not trying to one up here. The last
Mm.
time I sat in a McDonald's was in Helsinki, Finland, and I
Wow.
did sit at. You know what? Sorry.
Mm.
Here's again me being bougie. I sat in the McDonald's in Vienna also.
Now, did you have a beer in these McDonald's? Do you
No,
remember? Okay.
no,
Because in Europe, they do serve beer at McDonald's.
I did not see that.
Oh, okay.
Yum.
Um, we, I, I'm pretty sure when we were last in Vienna, I ordered a beer. I'm not sure I drank it, but it was just
That's
for the
amazing, though,
thought that
dude.
counted.
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah.
um,
Yep.
so yes, sometimes if you're in Helsinki,
Yeah.
if it's your birthday, you go into the restaurant, and you sit down,
Yeah, dude. Super yummy. Okay, so I was wrong. I've sat there. Um, and
and
I
we had a
just
fun
and
time.
we had a snow day just the other day. We got
Mm,
0 inches. But I mean, I'm not trying to downplay because in Atlanta, if it gets icy, it's
yeah,
really bad because there's no salt trucks and the hills are huge and terrible and dangerous.
there's no
But
infrastructure to handle these things in the South, right?
totally. But
Hmm.
as a Yankee, you're like, come on, people. uh, but anyways, so I did go to. Actually, you know what? My windshield or my window was stuck
Yep.
open, stuck
Hmm.
closed. I mean, not so I couldn't open it, and so I actually went into the restaurant and got our wonderful snow day breakfast
Yum.
at McDonald's, and there were people sitting in there eating breakfast, and I actually was like, that looks super fun,
Oh yeah. Sitting in there for breakfast is even funner, I think.
dude.
That
The
feels like
hot
a thing you did in the 90s and that you can do again. You know what I mean?
that dude that actually sound. It's like le- uh, it's different but the same as like sitting at Waffle House for
Yep.
breakfast.
Yeah.
Uh, maybe a level down from that in some sense and a level up from that. You know what I mean? By the
Yeah.
way, the hot honey sausage biscuit slaps.
I saw this new hot honey stuff.
Dude, the hot honey, dang it, chicken. Although I really want to try it with chicken
Yeah.
because usually it is, but I got the hot honey sausage on a biscuit.
Mm,
Yum, dude.
very yum. And it was very yum when we were there. Thank you guys for stopping at McDonald's and eating in the restaurant with me. Then
So
there
fun.
was a birthday. Well, then I went home and had to take some time for myself, some
Yep, we were
Stevie
like,
time.
Steven, why don't you go just be by yourself for a while? You gotta
Yes.
charge that introvert battery
That
and
was really
spend time with
wonderful.
God and reflect
I
and
Yes, on my birthday I like to spend some time like that. So I did. And then We had a party that night. The
Yep.
Verves came, Verve Rallies came, the girls came, Jack and Sarah came.
Mm-hmm.
You guys were there. A really nice, fun, intimate party. And at the end, I said, I just want one more thing for my birthday. Can we play some Mario Kart? And so we
Bust out
played
the Switch
Mario
too.
Kart. Yeah, we played Mario Kart for about an hour.
Mm.
And that was so fun for me.
Oh.
Thanks for letting me just say, here's one last thing that would be
Oh yeah.
super fun for me. And it was great. Everybody got a turn.
Yep.
We had so much fun. And then again, we went to bed at a reasonable hour.
Dude, by 9,
10, I
maybe?
think, that night, but I was
10?
like, yeah, because Mario Kart lasted us further into the night, I would say. Um,
Okay.
but it was still like, wow, on my birthday, I get to go to bed at a reasonable hour. I read, I fell asleep. It was
Mm-hmm.
amazing.
Mm.
Um, and
Fantastic.
then it was our last day together, but the fun wasn't over. We went through Sedona on the way down.
Oh yeah.
Said
Beautiful.
goodbye to Jessica, and I was just like, I want to show them one more thing that I love
Mm-hmm.
in northern Arizona. I want to bring them through Sedona, see those red rocks. Um, and that was honestly really special for me because I've many times I've been in Sedona and I've thought Anthony would love this. The girls would love this. And so to actually show you guys that was really fun for me.
Yeah. That was awesome. The to see the cool thing about where you live from there to Phoenix, how the the
Like the
trees,
topography changes.
yeah,
Yeah.
topography and the what's the what are trees called?
Flora, the fauna, is that what we're talking
Yeah,
about?
foliage, whatever.
Yes. Yep.
The just the plant life changes. You get to this
Mm-hmm.
level, there's trees. You get to this level, there's cacti,
Yeah.
and then you get to this level, and you're just full on Phoenix
Mm-hmm.
desert.
Yeah.
So cool. And we got to see that Snoopy, right?
Snoopy Rock. Yeah. So the cool thing about Sedona is you see like these kind of towering big red rocks. Like if you see any like movies about the Southwest, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
the big buttes and the big peaks that are coming up. And like, like you're looking at clouds and you say, oh, that one looks like a dog. That one looks
Mm-hmm.
like a rocket or whatever. These rocks have names, and one of them looks like Snoopy laying down on his back on the top of his doghouse. One of
Yeah.
them looks like an elephant, a big giant elephant,
Oh
right?
yeah, yeah,
We
yeah,
were looking out where we were at the chapel in the rock. Yeah. Um, and there's like one of them that looks like Mary and the child and praying hands and things like that. So
yeah.
that's a really fun thing, I think,
Mm.
especially for kids when they're in Sedona.
Yeah, that's something that they'll always remember.
Mm.
And like it was kind of like this looks like Cars.
Yes.
That's a
Yep.
memory for them. Route
Mm-hmm.
66. We're like
Mm.
talked about that, and then um, it looked like one oh Back to the Future 3.
Oh
I kept
yeah.
saying that's Back to the Future 3 right there. That's
Yes. So Back to the Future 3, what the some of it was filmed in Flagstaff and the surrounding areas. So like, yeah, it
sweet.
looks like Old West movies. If they want the scenery to look really dynamic and cool, they will
Mm,
film that in the Sedona area.
dang,
It's just
so
so
awesome.
cool. Like, and also Daniel San and his mom drive through there.
Oh yeah.
Between Jersey
Oh
and LA or whatever they're going to, they drive right through Sedona. So next time you watch Karate Kid, you will recognize at the
yes.
beginning that drive.
Okay, and what was the restaurant we went to that was
Oh,
so yummy?
Wildflower.
Wildflower, yeah, kind of like the Southwest Panera sort of
Yep.
pick two sort
Yep.
of thing.
Mm-hmm.
That didn't that sounded yeah, it was so yummy. That sounded like I
Yeah.
was
No, no, no. That's how I explain it for people
oh
that have
okay.
never been to Wildflower. It's like Panera.
Yeah.
It just
But it
is.
was so yummy in that Southwest salad. I freaking crave that.
We ate great while we were
Hmm.
together. We always do.
Told you about my cool teeth pain. That was neat.
Which I didn't know about. You have to have three.
I got to get some
What
root
are they
canals
called?
because
Root canals.
who's super interested in this? Everybody, probably people are going to turn the podcast off. My teeth hurt like your leg, like so bad if I eat anything cold. For it sucks.
This was a very interesting final reveal.
I know.
where I
Like,
found out that your teeth hurt so bad. I'm so sorry, bro.
mm-hmm.
So root
Neat.
canals are coming.
Yep. So
Oh
everybody look forward.
boy.
We have to come back to the podcast for that. See how
Whole
your
app
legs
on
doing.
root canals.
See how my teeth are doing.
um, uh, we stopped right before we got to the airport. We stopped so that the girls could stand next to a big saguaro
Oh
cactus.
yeah. Yep.
And we took pictures of that. That felt like just the cherry on top of an Arizona visit, right? Just a
Totally.
massive cactus standing next to it and being like, "What the frick? This thing is huge."
Yep. You see the forest of what are they called?
Saguaro, yep, saguaro
Saguaro. You
cacti.
see
Mm-hmm.
the largest saguaro forest in the world, right?
Mm-hmm.
The only,
Yeah,
right?
the only. You're right.
Um, you talked about how old they are, and I was
Mm-hmm.
really proud of our girls because um, they actually found that interesting. You know what I mean? Like they're at
Sure.
the age now where they're like, that is so cool.
Yes. They
Um,
were as fascinated as we were when we went
yeah,
up to these
that
cacti.
was
Yep.
super neat.
Yep.
They loved it.
Yeah. And then it was a farewell. It was really 4 full days together. 3 full
Mm-hmm.
days, I guess so. Um, and it's just another Gomer adventure that we put in the books. I'm so glad that when we do these races that we're able to say, "Hey, let's tack a day on to the beginning or the end of it so that we can actually spend time together." And it is
Totally.
really, I mean, the enjoyment is so much greater when our families got to be part of that.
Yep.
The
We
only one
have.
missing was Noah. We never saw Noah through
I
the
know.
week.
He was on the phone for a second on your birthday.
He was on the phone and I answered the phone. He said, "Happy Martin Luther King Day." So that was
Yep.
fun. um,
Yep.
and yeah, I opened his presents while he was on the phone. And yeah, so he was present there during the party. Besides that, our families, we got to see everybody in both of our families. It's so fun.
Yep.
Yeah. Um,
Epic.
so people are probably wondering, what is next?
Mm.
Now, hold on.
Mm.
I have a little blast from the past here.
Okay.
I'm gonna share I'm gonna share some audio that I found very interesting in
Okay.
our season finale that people just heard that really stood out to me. I'm sorry, sharing this computer audio. Okay, here it is. I'm wondering. I hope you can hear it.
And that's why people that are emailing us right now that are like, don't stop. Like, you need to keep going every week. Yeah. Like, if we were going to do this every week for a year,
Mm.
I just think it would probably just fizzle out. You
Right.
know?
Yeah. I mean, it's a benefit to our listener that
Yeah,
that we don't have to do this every week. We love it. It's been such a great experience, but it is very work intensive, especially for you, right?
definitely. So,
Especially for you, I said. Do you know why? It's because you were the only
Oh,
one editing at that
yep.
point.
I remember that.
And we were having that conversation of like, you were saying like, that's hard to do,
Right.
right? That's hard to do. I think that is obvious. That's gotten harder to do in
Yeah.
the current iteration of the podcast.
Right.
Um, I just was like, we have been talking for the past couple weeks about we're gonna take a break,
Yep.
and then I was like, here we go again with the season one matching the season 17. We were
Totally.
realizing even then, doing this every week is hard.
Yep.
And then I liked what my past self said was that it actually is a benefit to the listener if we don't do this nonstop.
Yeah. It makes it more like it's got bookends. Um,
Yes.
and you know, I mean, you think about a season of a TV show, dude.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that. Like, what if there was just a brand new Severance every week? We are not Severance, not nearly as good or cool. But I'm just saying, like, do you know what I mean? Um, I
Yeah.
guess that being said, that my favorite podcasts, like the movie ones and news
Right.
ones and stuff, they like never stop. But it'd be kind of nice for them to get a break.
So I was thinking about this too. A lot of the podcasts I listen to go nonstop,
Right.
right? Unless they're seasonal. So
Mm.
I do listen to this Atlantic podcast,
Mm-hmm.
and they do seasons, and they do 6 episodes, and then I don't hear from them for 6 months, and then they
Right.
put another season out. Now we're
Yep.
not that,
Right.
but we're also not. What's a podcast that you like a lot? What's the movie one?
Oh, like
We're
big
not
picture rewatchables.
right. Exactly. We're not rewatchables. There's a huge difference between us and the people that do rewatchables, which is this isn't our job.
This isn't our job. Also, they have a producer sitting in the room, and they walk in, give their opinions, and walk out.
Yes,
Uh,
exactly. And
totally.
so that's the same thing with Doughboys or Blank Check, right?
Yep.
That's their job.
Mm-hmm.
And we both have not only other jobs, we have our main jobs, right? Our careers. And so um, I do think that so all that to say, I think we recognize that in season one.
Yep.
Like,
Totally.
this is a ton of work. It's not our job. We love doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And if we continue to do it every single week for the rest of our lives, that would not be a benefit to us or the listener.
Right.
And I am feeling that way. I think both of us are feeling that way again at the end of this season, right? Now that we have truly have gone back to seasons.
Yep.
It hasn't always been that way. I think post pandemic, we just started again
Mm-hmm.
and we were just like, it'll never end, right? Because we're doing runner's block, we're doing overcoming runner's block, and then we moved into the middle age stuff, right?
Yep.
Like, this never has to end. We can just do this. And then, of course, we start a freaking Patreon, which has been so fun
Yep.
and added a bunch of recordings. And so
Right.
I actually like the fact that we're back to seasons. And as we've been approaching the end of this one, I think both of us have been feeling like, okay, it's all right if we take another little break.
Totally. Oh yeah. I mean, there's I gotta quote this unbelievable sermon from our pastor Louis.
Okay.
He does this sermon every couple years called Winning the Descent.
Okay.
And so he's like, you focus so much on the climb, but
Mm-hmm.
people get hurt more on the way down.
Yep.
And so it's actually like a 9-point sermon. But number 6, I really love. Actually, number 5. Okay, hold on. Number 4 is pray backside prayers. So like pray knowing that you're going down, not up.
That there will be a down coming, you mean?
Totally. That coming down from a high,
Yeah.
coming down from like you just did Urbana, we just did
Mm-hmm.
this half marathon, you just did
A surgery.
your sabbatical, right?
Right. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yep.
Like your surgery, like so all these things were climbing, and so now
Mm-hmm.
when you're on the backside of something, that's actually a lot of times where you can hit a low, right? You can hit
Mm-hmm.
a
Yeah.
bummer. And so number 5 was celebrate rest, but number
Mm-hmm.
6 is delay big decisions.
Mm.
Wait until you're healthy and full before
Mm.
you decide anything.
Mm. Yeah, I see. Because we could do what we did in season one, which is like, hey, at the end of the season, we're deciding what we do next, and we're going to come back at this point, right?
Right.
We
Yep.
heard that in the season finale. We decided we're going to do the marathon, and we decided we're taking, I think it's like a month or something we took off,
Yeah.
and then we're going to start again.
Right.
And um, whether that was the right thing to do or not, I don't know. We were younger then, but I like this idea of I'm not feeling ready to make the decision about what's next, and that's
Totally.
okay, right?
Yep.
We both need to take care of ourselves after the high. Now you had a big year last year.
Mm-hmm.
There was a lot that happened in and around you, right?
Mm-hmm.
I feel the same way about you, probably about the things that you just listed about me, right? That we need some time, like our old season one selves were saying, we just need some time not to be doing this every week.
Right.
Um, and that's going to be healthy for us and and better for the podcast.
I can't believe we said that, dude. And
I
better
know.
for the listener. Wow, we were
Yes.
prophetic, hopefully.
Yeah, totally. I was on my run. It was one of these moments. I was on my run, and I almost had to stop. Like, I can't believe we were speaking to ourselves
Mm-hmm.
17 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So, Nation, here's what's going to happen. We're going to be taking an in between seasons break on the main feed
Yep.
starting next week. Um, Keep an eye on the main feed. Once in a while, we might be like, hey, I just got 3 root canals. I wanted to give an update
who
about it or
who
something.
wants a root canal review? Or I
Right.
mean, more maybe your leg. I don't know. Yeah,
That could
we'll
be.
drop.
We may want to
Yeah.
come in and just update people on that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Um, there may be we did do a in between season couple episodes between season 1 and season 2. I may drop those in on the main feed as Gomer rewinds. That
I
might be
think that's a
fun.
phenomenal idea.
Um, don't I guess what I'm saying is don't unsubscribe, right? Because you who knows what will happen periodically on that main feed, but we are taking a a break on the main
Yep.
feed. On the main feed, we're not sure exactly how long that's going to be.
Yeah, so we talked about that. Did we talk about it in this podcast? I can't remember, but basically, you finished your sabbatical and went straight to a huge overworking season,
Mm-hmm.
and you need to process
Yep.
that. I am digging into some neurodivergent research, trying to figure
Mm-hmm.
out what's up with my mind and my all that
Sure.
stuff. And so
Mm-hmm.
I'm diving into some of that, which of course that'll be podcast material. But that's
Yeah, it's
not
almost like we can't not come back because of the things that
yeah,
you're going to be learning during that time.
totally.
Yeah.
So I
Yep.
need to get some help with that stuff. You and I are processing things about
Mm-hmm.
our friendship and about our relationship, all that stuff. And
Mm-hmm.
so we kind of need to be friends also off the podcast for a little while.
Yeah, I think that's okay to say for people to know that like being good friends
Yep.
and business partners
Yep.
sometimes is hard.
Yep.
And both of us want to figure that out and be healthy in both of those areas. Um, and we don't want to process all of that stuff out loud live into microphones,
Totally.
right? Like that's okay to say, I think.
For
Um,
sure.
I think there's physical things to this surgery I'm getting. I don't know I've gotten mixed stuff about how long the recovery is, but there is months of recovery I have to go
Mm-hmm.
through.
Jeez.
And then, we've tossed around even on this episode rim to rim stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And that kind of challenge is really date specific. And there
Right.
was a massive fire in the Grand Canyon, and we don't even know when it's going to be open again.
Totally. So we at one point this
Yes.
half marathon was going to be kind of a launching pad to doing rim to rim in May. Like we can say that we've kind of like
Yep.
teased that here and there. That was
Yep.
our goal.
Yep.
And so that got crushed along with a heck of a lot of other stuff when the North Rim just burned down.
I mean, I
So,
talked to a ranger when we were there. I said,
right,
what do you think? Will the North Room be open in May? And she was like, I don't know. No one
right,
knows.
right,
And so we can't start a we can't start a podcast and say we're going to do this thing if we don't even know if it even exists.
right.
Um, and so there were kind of these practical things were true, and then uh some of our processing stuff was coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Some relational things came up, and we decided we need to take a break, and we can't really promise a return date at this point because we don't know how long these things are going to take.
Totally.
So don't unsubscribe for the main feed nation because who knows about little things that are going to come back or going to drop in. We don't know exactly when we're going to come back, so you don't want to miss that. And then our patrons, here's what's going to happen. Last year when I took a sabbatical, we completely took a break from everything. Um, we still we still want to have some fun
Yeah,
together.
I mean, one of the fun things in our lives is this podcast, obviously.
Yeah.
The active stuff, the training stuff, the middle age stuff, which we all love, all that, are
Mhm.
taxing.
Yeah.
But things
Mentally and emotionally taxing in a
yeah.
different way than some of the things we do on the Patreon, right?
Oh, totally. That's what I mean. So it's like,
Yeah. Yep.
there are things such as Perfect Movie
Right.
that are like just eating dessert
Mm-hmm.
or something.
Yeah,
They're just
that we actually
fun.
look forward to and want to do.
Right, totally. Not that we
Yeah,
don't want to do the other stuff. I don't want the listener that I don't think I'm people are they're all normal people. They
they get
get
it.
it. It's like I
Yes,
don't
you
want you
guys
all
get
to
it.
feel like this is a drag. But it's like we need a little break and
Yep.
but for some reason perfect movie is like watch one of your favorite movies, research it and talk about it. That's a
Mm-hmm.
dream. Like I've literally heard Sean Fennessy being like, "How do I get to talk about movies for a living?" I
Yeah.
don't. He's like, "I'm living the dream," and I'm
Yep.
like, actually, to me, that actually doesn't sound like a dream to do that every day, all day.
Right. But the way
But
we do it, it's pretty fun.
yeah, totally, it's
Yeah.
so fun. So
Yep. So we
yep,
are going to keep Perfect Movie going on the Patreon.
yep,
And so, you know, folks, you all give at different, our patrons, you give at different levels. We love that. You can decide what you want to do. You know, 13.1s, you still get video, right? But we're just going to keep that element of the Patreon going during our break. We're going to do a movie and a result show per month.
yep.
It's the year of the sequel. We're doing Back to the Future 2. In February, we're doing Toy Story 2. In March, we're doing Godfather Part 2. In April, I
Can't wait
mean,
to make that pasta sauce, dude. Oh my gosh, I'm
I
already
mean, all
hungry.
that sounds fun to me.
Totally,
Um,
dude.
so Nation, just the behind the curtain thing is Anthony and I are looking for ways to have fun together,
Yep,
um, and kind of capture that magic. And so we thought we're gonna take a break on the main feed, but not for Perfect Movie. Uh,
yep,
okay, it feels like people understand what we're doing.
yep.
I just want to say one more time before I do the closing stuff that we could not do this not only without the patrons but without our listeners. I know some people have been with us for 17 years, never done the Patreon, whatever.
Uh-huh.
Right? Like there are some people that are locked in with us.
Yep.
We could not do this without any of you, our
Mm-hmm.
listeners. Not only because we have a Patreon now and there's money involved, but because of the support we hear, the emails we get from y'all, just knowing that you're listening.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes we get a message from somebody who's been listening for 17 years and have has never reached out.
Mm-hmm.
We appreciate even the people that have never reached out to us before. I just feel I just feel lucky.
Yep.
17 years of this, 13 seasons of this, the end of another season. I just feel so fortunate to have something that kind of really clicked with people. And then
Mm-hmm.
I feel really fortunate to be doing it with my best friend.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know, bro. I'm thankful for you.
Feel the same way, dude. It's been an absolute blast.
Mm.
It's like when I listened to that season one race and review and then season and review, when that I remember dropping that music from Contact in.
I
Like,
couldn't place where it was from. Thanks
yeah,
for reminding me.
that's the season, or it's the end credits from
Mm.
Contact,
Okay.
which still remains one of my favorite movies. I love that movie.
Perhaps you're
But
hearing it right now, Nation. I don't know.
oh yeah, actually, you know what? I'm sure you are hearing it right now. Because Bookend, um,
Mm-hmm.
it's a beautiful movie. I love that one. But I remember what that felt like the world's our oyster. What's
Yeah.
next?
Uh-huh.
And I really like that. I like that word from Louis, dude. Delay
Mm.
big decisions. Wait until you're healthy and full before you decide anything.
Mm-hmm.
When you're
Yep.
coming down that mountain, I think we're gonna go up mountains. I think we're gonna go
Yeah.
in canyons, and I think
Mm-hmm.
we're going to extend our health span. But
Yep.
most importantly, our friendship and our podcast relationship are going to be life giving. We do need to do some recalibrations,
Yeah.
and we need to get. I wrote all these words.
Mm.
I was just talking to my phone as I always do, and there were like
Yeah.
4 re's in a row. I think it's like maybe that's the word for the podcast is like
Re. Yeah.
rejuvenate, refresh, recalibrate, re-energize,
Mm-hmm.
remember.
Yeah. Yeah. I I don't feel like I did when it was first season, but I still feel like the world is our oyster.
Mm-hmm.
I was saying to you yesterday, I think when we were on the phone or the day before, like we've been friends for 30 years, over 30 years. I
Yep.
think we have 30 more,
100%.
right?
More than
Like,
that.
yeah. And so I want you to hear, I want the nation to hear. Just because we're taking a break and there's no solid return date with a solid new challenge like we had in the first one, um, there's a future here,
Yep.
right? And and I'm really looking forward to it. Nation, we'd love to hear from you about any of this. We always love to hear from you. Comments, questions, rebuttals, we want to hear it all. We're on all the socials at Two Gomers. Our link tree on the Instagram bio is a portal further into the Gomerverse. You can call us on the Gomer phone. That number is
608-622-7669. That's 608 NBA Pony.
a special thank you here at the end of our season to Davis for our music, Jason and Eric for our graphics, Adam, our webmaster, Lindsay, our amazing social media maestro. She killed it this season. Lindsay,
Mm-hmm.
thank you. And then thank you especially to our Gomertrons who subscribe to our second podcast, The Bonus Disc on Patreon, all that stuff we just talked about. Um, I think it's like 400 episodes or something. Maybe it's not that much. I think it's between 200 and 300 episodes are on the Patreon and will remain there, right? Like if people
Totally.
want to subscribe now, you're going to get all that. Plus, we're continuing Perfect Movie Year of the Sequel throughout our break. All that and more if you subscribe at patreon.com/twogomers. We welcome your support and we thank you.
Sweet dude. Now let's just take a breath.
Deep breath,
Breathe.
everybody.
Yep. Breathe and relax and recover.
Yes.
And excited for what's next. But right now, don't skip the descent,
Mm-hmm.
finding rest, and rejuvenation.
Yes, I wonder if that's also a word for many of our listeners right now. It's okay to
Mm.
rest after big things, right?
Yes, totally.
It's okay to take stock of where you're at, who you are, the
Yep,
relationships around you. Don't
totally.
forget to celebrate what happens in your life, right? I
Yep,
mean, this race
yep,
is a huge and will always be a huge source of celebration in my
totally.
life and in our relationship, I think.
For sure.
Great season, bro, and great app.
Super fun, man. And remember, everybody, if we can do this and also celebrate, rest, rejuvenate,
Mm.
recalibrate, get re energized before beginning a new chapter, you can too.
And happy running.
Great. Right, let's clap. Let's clap.
Okay,
1, 2, 3, clap.
clap. 1, 2, 3, clap.
Clap. All right, let's stop that. 1, 2, 3, stop. Nice, dude.
Bye, everybody. Thanks for joining
Yeah.
us this season.
Bye,
Bye,
everybody.
everyone. Bye bye.
Y'all rock.